Welcome back to Return to Wholeness with Heidi Marquez, founder of the Return to Wholeness Method. Forgiveness and emotional freedom is Lesson 4. Throughout this module, you've explored how regulation creates safety, how your internal environment supports growth, and how compassionate practices help your mind and body restore balance. Now we arrive at another powerful step in the journey toward wholeness: forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the most meaningful ways we can create space within ourselves, which leads the way to emotional freedom. It's an opportunity to release the emotional weight that no longer supports the life we're choosing to create. At its heart, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It creates space for greater peace, greater clarity, greater compassion, and greater freedom. This lesson isn't about changing the past. It's about supporting your present and creating new possibilities for your future. As you practice forgiveness, you strengthen your capacity for resilience, deepen your connection with yourself, and cultivate an internal environment where healing and transformation can continue to flourish. Like every practice in this course, forgiveness is a journey. Each moment of compassion, each moment of understanding, each intentional choice becomes another step toward emotional freedom. Let's explore how forgiveness can become a pathway to greater peace, deeper connection, and a more wholehearted way of living. What do we mean by freedom to forgive? You always have the freedom to forgive. Forgiveness is a personal choice that creates space for greater peace, compassion, and emotional freedom. It's an opportunity to honor your well-being and invest your energy in the life you're creating today. Choosing forgiveness supports your capacity to move forward with greater clarity, resilience, and connection. It nurtures an internal environment where your mind, body, and nervous system can continue restoring balance. Forgiveness begins with one intentional choice: a choice to cultivate peace, a choice to practice compassion, a choice to create space for new possibilities. Each moment of forgiveness becomes another step toward greater freedom. Each compassionate thought strengthens your resilience. Each intentional breath supports your sense of calm. As forgiveness becomes part of your journey, you continue creating more room for joy, connection, wisdom, and wholeness. The freedom to forgive is also the freedom to continue growing, one compassionate choice at a time. Indeed, forgiveness begins within. Every journey toward forgiveness begins within. It begins with the relationship you cultivate with yourself. As you practice self-awareness, compassion, and understanding, you create an inner environment where forgiveness can naturally grow. This includes offering yourself the same patience, grace, and kindness that support learning and transformation. Each experience becomes an opportunity to gain wisdom. Each reflection becomes an opportunity to deepen self-understanding. Each compassionate choice strengthens your capacity for emotional freedom. When forgiveness begins within, it becomes easier to extend compassion, understanding, and peace into every area of your life. It isn't about reaching a destination overnight. It's about choosing, moment by moment, to nurture a heart that is open to growth, healing, and connection. As you continue this practice, you'll discover that forgiveness begins with the relationship you have with yourself, and from that foundation, greater freedom naturally unfolds. Throughout life, we all make choices we wish we could revisit. Self-forgiveness won't erase those experiences. It allows us to honor what we've learned while choosing to move forward with greater compassion. When we release self-judgment, we create space for growth. What do we mean by choosing freedom over resentment? Every day presents an opportunity to choose where you invest your energy. When you choose freedom, You create space for peace, resilience, and new possibilities to grow. Forgiveness is one way of making that choice. It allows you to direct your time, attention, and energy toward the life you are intentionally creating. It won't change the past, however, have a ripple effect, including your present. It strengthens your ability to move forward with greater clarity, compassion, and purpose. Each choice to cultivate understanding, each moment of self-compassion, each step toward inner peace becomes an investment in your well-being. Choosing freedom is choosing growth. It's choosing to nurture an internal environment where joy, connection, wisdom, and wholeness can continue to flourish. One compassionate choice, one intentional breath, one moment at a time. Choosing what you carry forward matters. Every new day offers an opportunity to choose what you carry forward, to align with what you want to experience. Keep in mind, holding on to resentment, hurt, anger, betrayal, unforgiveness are all heavy emotions and keep you stuck. Instead, you can carry forward the wisdom you've gained, the strength you've developed, the compassion you've cultivated, the resilience you've built, and the hope that continues to guide your journey. Each experience contributes to who you are becoming. As you reflect with awareness and kindness, you can intentionally carry forward the lessons that support your growth and well-being. This is one of the most empowering choices you can make. You become the author of what you continue to nurture within yourself. With every intentional choice, you strengthen an internal environment that supports peace, clarity, connection, and wholeness. The future is shaped by what you choose to cultivate today. One lesson, one choice, one meaningful moment at a time. Creating emotional freedom is key to sustainable transformation. Emotional freedom begins by creating space for your authentic self to flourish. As you practice compassion, forgiveness, and self-awareness, you strengthen your ability to respond to life's experiences with greater clarity, resilience, and peace. Each intentional choice becomes an opportunity to cultivate balance within your mind and body. Each moment of presence supports your nervous system. Each act of self-kindness deepens your connection with yourself. Emotional freedom isn't about reaching a perfect destination. It's about expanding your capacity to live with openness, wisdom, and inner peace. Over time, these small moments create lasting transformation. They strengthen your resilience, they deepen your relationships, they support your well-being, and they allow you to experience life with greater freedom and authenticity. Every compassionate choice you make becomes another step toward the life you're intentionally creating. One breath, one choice, one moment at a time. Now is a good opportunity to pause, reflect, and integrate, even if it's only 15 minutes of your day. A few moments of reflection can deepen understanding and support meaningful transformation. Reflect. What emotions am I becoming more willing to experience with compassion? Integrate. What insight would I like to carry forward? Practice. What am I ready to release as I move into the next stage of my healing journey? Next, to direct your experience, set an intention, write it out, and say it to yourself 3 times twice a day, once upon waking and right before falling asleep. I cultivate inner freedom through compassion, forgiveness, and intentional choices that create space for peace, connection, and continued growth. Here we leave you with our key takeaways in 5 principles. Self-forgiveness creates space for growth. Releasing resentment creates greater emotional freedom. Compassion strengthens resilience and inner peace. Every experience can become a source of wisdom. Emotional freedom prepares us for intentional transformation. Our next lesson begins Module 4. Thank you for learning with us. Remember to subscribe for more of the Return to Wholeness Academy. Our pillars are education, reflection, integration, transformation. Next steps. 1. Listen to today's guided practice, forgiveness meditation. 2. Continue to the next lesson. 3. If you are seeking community, consider joining the remote Holistic Reset Group program at HeidiMarquez.com/Holistic Reset Group Program. 4. If you want us to facilitate your journey, claim your complimentary introductory consultation with us at https://calendly.com/return-to-wholeness/15mins. Remember, transformation is about developing the awareness and capacity to return to yourself with greater compassion, resilience, and intention, not about perfection or never experiencing stress again. Every step you take toward understanding your nervous system is a step toward greater freedom. And congratulations, you have navigated step 4. Remember, your body is working for you, not against you. As you learn to create safety from within, you begin your journey back to wholeness. The Return to Wholeness method provides a clear pathway for lasting transformation. We begin by becoming aware of our patterns, discovering their root causes, creating safety through regulation, releasing what no longer serves us, repatterning the subconscious, reconnecting with our authentic self, embodying new ways of living, and continually returning to wholeness. This journey is about remembering who you've always been beneath your survival patterns, not about becoming someone new.